Throughout this video, a number of references will be made to the flying spaghetti monster. It is therefore important for the viewer to understand the flying spaghetti monster and his importance to the entire world. The flying spaghetti monster, or FSM, is the one true supreme being in this universe. His existence became known unto the prophet, Bobby Henderson, in the year 1 FSME. His followers are known by a variety of names, most notably of which is Pastafarian. Pastafarianism is a peace-loving religion devoted to the worship of his noodliness. The flying spaghetti monster lived alone in the universe for a number of years before he became too bored to continue. Because of this, he chose to create the world in which we now live. The beautiful act of creation began when the FSM graced the earth with one of his many noodly appendages to create a mountain. He then created trees upon that mountain, and later created a midget. The story of his creation is clearly described by the prophet's drawing. Though invisible, the flying spaghetti monster has spent each of his days since creation making sure our lives go according to his plan. He manipulates the world with his noodly appendage to suit his great and most noble needs. Whether or not we believe is irrelevant to the fact that we've all been touched by his noodly appendage. Despite being a rather young religion, FSMism has gained much acclaim in a very short time. This is probably due to the fact that it's completely true. Prominent members of the scientific community have now begun to accept Pastafarianism as the one true religion. Famous scientist Mark Zurbakin, Ph.D., had the following to say, quote, "As a scientist, I'd like to say that the currently accepted theory is evolution, but some competing ideas have been proposed, such as ID and FSMism, and discussion to include one should include the other as these ideas are equally valid." End quote. The flying spaghetti monster takes every opportunity to remain a mystery to us all, thereby testing the faith of his followers. The flying spaghetti monster is completely invisible for most of the time. He uses his noodly appendages to constantly change the variables of our world to hide his works. A prime example of this is seen in radioactive dating. While radioactive dating is valid, the FSM changes every datum collected by scientists to show that the Earth is much older than dating would actually reveal. True Pastafarians know that the Earth is less than 5,000 years old. It is argued by many economists that, keeping with his habit of confusing humans, the FSM made the tax code as complicated as it is now. Despite his efforts, the FSM does reveal himself at times to keep people guessing. There are a number of accounts other than the prophets of his appearance. Furthermore, Pastafarians' belief in the holiness of pirates is clearly shown in the fossil records. The increase in global warming is also caused directly by the declining number of pirates. Unlike many alternatives, FSMism is not only comforting, but it is backed by hard scientific data. Not only will you now understand many of the references made in this video, but we hope you will consider accepting his noodliness as your savior. By doing so, you will earn yourself a ticket to the Pastafarian heaven, where you will find beer volcanoes as far as the eye can see and the well-known stripper factory. May the rest of your life be noodly. Ramen.